американские папиросы. Они очень хорошие.
Speak English, comrade. Remember, that is about the only freedom you do not have in this town. This American town.
Americans, they have too many freedoms.
That is another thing you must remember, comrade. For one day it will be your mission to destroy those bourgeois capitalist freedoms.
Frightening, isn't it? From all appearances, this community could be in Iowa, California, or Tennessee. It looks like an American town. As American as apple pie and ice cream. As a matter of fact, you can find apple pie here and ice cream, too. But appearances are deceptive. This is not an American town. However, it may be assumed that such a town does exist, shrouded in secrecy and protected by utmost security, deep behind the Iron Curtain. You might call this a college town, communist style, as part of a long-range plan to destroy our free way of life. These young communists are studying the economic, political, and religious institutions that are the very heartbeat of America. The courses here in this strangest of all schools: espionage as a science, propaganda as an art, sabotage as a business. This nameless American city, deep in the vastness of the Soviet Union, it stands as a symbol of Russian treachery, of long-range communist conspiracy. This town may appear to be an accurate likeness of a typical American community, but it's a fraud. It isn't free. Now, let's take a look at a genuine American town and a genuine American. I want you to meet Jerry Donovan. He's proud of his country, but prone to take his liberties for granted. He's aware that someone must assume responsibility for those liberties, for our free way of life. Yet, when there's a job to be done, Jerry, like so many Americans, is apt to ask, why me?
Anybody home? Well, hi there, partners. What? Hey, what is this?
You fat guy, take away our land.
What?
He's on the warpath. You better send for the cavalry. Take him prisoner. Tie him up on hill of red ants.
Well, now, wait a minute. I don't happen to like ants.
You've been on that hill.
Now, you got this all wrong. You see, I happen to be a good guy.
Yes. Hey, where are you going? Get him honey. Ants love honey.
Oh, now, just a minute.
Indians, time to wash up. Dinner's almost ready. Right now. Dessert in the wigwam later.
Oh, come on!
Well, you saved me from a fate worse than death.
Huh?
How come we're even so ordinary?
Well, don't you remember you have a union committee meeting tonight? I just want to make sure you could make it.
Yeah, they don't expect me. I told them that your folks were coming here for dinner tonight.
Oh, honey, Mom and Dad aren't due in for another week yet. Now you have plenty of time for the meeting, huh?
Helen, you don't understand. I knew that your folks weren't going to be here tonight.
You knew? Well, then why
I just told that to the fellas to keep from going tonight.
Oh.
Besides, my favorite TV show is on. Wouldn't want to miss that, would you? Would you?
Well, Jerry, you missed the last meeting. Don't you think you should be there?
Honey, nothing ever happens at those meetings. It's a bunch of guys sitting around listening to themselves talk. Now, the important thing that really has me worried is what's for dinner tonight, stew or hamburger?
There.
Oh, boy.
You like that?
That smells good.
I thought so. Jerry, would you say that I was a nag?
No more than average.
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to be just this once.
Why?
This morning you told me that you wouldn't be able to make the PTA meeting next Wednesday, right?
That is right. Old Mrs. Potter reminds me of a lovesick hippo. Besides, Wednesday's my bowling night.
Oh, Jerry, can't you think of anything besides bowling and then television?
The way you talk about that PTA, you'd think it was some kind of a hush-hush government meeting to determine the future of the nation. They can struggle along without me.
Well, what about Jimmy's father-son banquet tomorrow night? He's been counting on that for weeks, you know.
Well, now that is different. Wouldn't miss that for the whole world. Besides, I wrote my speech already.
Huh?
Yeah, I've been rehearsing it all week. Listen to this. Members of Troop 28 are gathered here tonight to discuss the ways and means of finding homes for Trooper Ryan's 6 new collie pups. How's that sound?
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
No, I can hear them applauding already.
Okay.
No, listen, just one more question. Just one. What about your reserve feeding? Your next one. You missed the last one, and you missed the one. Well, honey, you did.
All of those. All right, I'll tell you what. I will talk to my secretary in the morning and find out if my schedule will permit me to go to the next one. Would you quit bugging me?
Bill Martin, you're asking to stay for dinner.
Hey, that's good. I wanted to talk to Bill about how his team can beat state this year.
Again?
Well, he didn't listen to me last time. Now, Bill, the list of play you've got to watch out for. Now, their quarterback takes the snapback. Right. He hands off the left half, who goes wide.
Hey, Mom, Linda's putting coffee on her strawberries. Linda put coffee on a strawberry.
All right. You finish your dinner now.
Hi, Daddy.
Good night, beautiful.
Night, Daddy.
Good night, Jimmy.
Night.
You be a good boy.
Coffee on a strawberry? Oh, I never.
Hey, go to bed.
Is there something on your mind?
How can you tell?
Want to break up the huddle?
Bill, this is a play you've really got to look out for.
All right, fellas. Half time. Linda?
Well, Bill and I have given serious consideration to the situation, taking into account our ages and... Oh, Daddy, Mother, we want to get married. I'm sorry to spring it on you so suddenly, Mother. I suppose it came as an awful surprise.
Really, sweetheart. Congratulations, Bill, and I might add, you're a very lucky young man.
Daddy?
Well, everybody's through kissing each other. I think there are a few things we ought to iron out. Now, don't get me wrong. Bill, I like you, you know. I'm not against it. Matter of fact, I think it'd be a fine idea. 4 or 5 years.
In 4 or 5 years?
You're both too young to get married right now.
Mr. Donovan, I'm going to marry your daughter. And I'm not going to wait 4 or 5 years to do it. Thanks for dinner. I'll keep it.
Good night, Bill.
Bill!
Linda.
Honey, now let them go. Sweet dreams.
Picture of an American retiring for the night, going to bed in comfort, without worries or problems. Well, almost without problems. Linda and Bill may mean momentary worry, but in America, there's always tomorrow, with its bright promise. And problems will work out. Somehow, things always work out. Now, in a few minutes, Jerry Donovan will be asleep. But tonight, instead of the sweet dreams his wife wished him, let's give Jerry a nightmare, a real red nightmare. Now, you remember that Russian town we saw earlier? The town that looked like it belonged in Kansas or Ohio or Vermont? Let's lift that town out of the Soviet Union. Let's superimpose it on Jerry's hometown. And those precious freedoms Jerry so complacently accepts. Let's see how many freedoms Jerry might lose if Suddenly, he had to live under communist domination.